when I moved to Oregon, I got involved in the Rogue Valley Children's Choir. And I mean, I had done music before then, and mainly in church and stuff, but that's when I started doing choir, and I loved it. I mean, that was, I think, the first time I had like a big group that I belonged to, and I mean, I loved it. It was a chance for me to be in the spotlight, but not be solely in the spotlight, and you had to work together to make something beautiful. And it's, I mean, singing is challenging. It's exercising a muscle, and so like you have to work really, really hard. Singing is like therapy to me. I mean, there's nothing, I can control it, and I can inspire other people, and I can inspire myself, and I can put on emotions, and I can put on characters and live through those characters and deal with things going on in my life or that aren't going on in my life at all. And just, it's a challenge that I put on myself, and I love that. There's so many layers to every single person, and by doing theater, I've been able to peel back a lot of my layers, and even more than that, just understand that I can't allow myself to think of myself as a one-dimensional person, and I can't allow other people to see me as a one-dimensional person, and I can't look at other people as one-dimensional people. I'd say there's three parts of me. There's the big, bold, passionate, like fierce, sassy Tia, who everyone gets to know because that's the biggest part of me, and that's a genuine part of me. And then there's the nurturing mom part of Tia, who likes to take care of people. And then there's the terrified part of me. I am anxious about everything. I'm anxious about my future. I'm anxious about love. I'm anxious about relationships and what's going to happen in my future all of the time. I feel like a lot of people just don't know who I am, especially on this campus. I kind of relish in the fact that I'm an introvert, and so, I mean, the people who do know me well, and you know, I'm honest with most people who I let into my life, but I'm very, very selective of who I let into my life. So I think there's a lot of people who like have seen my face around, but have no clue who I am, or what I'm about, or you know, what I'm doing at the school. I am very nurturing, and I like that about myself. I'm always the mom of every group, of every club, of every dorm, of every apartment. I am the mom, and I'm happy to be the mom, and I like taking care of people and being hospitable and taking care of people's needs. That's something that I love doing. I close off from people really, really easily because I am introverted. I'm good at making friends. I'm good at, you know, being in the spotlight. I'm not uncomfortable there, but I'm really good at putting up walls and letting my talents or what I'm saying be all that people know of me, and I don't like that about myself. I am really bad about allowing myself to just be what people perceive, and being happy to go home and be alone and not, you know, have to worry about putting in the work or the effort to really tear down walls. I do not forgive well. I'm really good at holding a grudge because I take things, I am a very serious person, and I take my life very seriously and my relationships really seriously. So when someone wrongs me, or you know, there's some kind of falling out, it's hard for me to forgive that because of the effort and the time that I've put into it. It's really difficult for me to truly forgive people. I think because of how bold and sassy and whatever you want to call it I am, I have this really big fear of being alone, because not a lot of people want to be with someone who's fierce and independent and sassy. And so I've experienced that, I've been told that, and so there's a really big fear that because of those things that I believe in and that I'm passionate about, that I will be alone. And that's okay, but it's also terrifying. I want to be inspiring. I want to make other people reevaluate and question things, and I want to live a life that astonishes other people. I think that we as a community of believers have a long way to go in learning to love each other the way that God loves us. And I hope that I can be a small cog in getting us closer to that kind of love.